So we have this Capcom Town, Capcom Super Elections. 10 questions for Capcom fans. So this is an election. This is a poll. They've done stuff like this in the past, but here's what I think this is, or I'm pretty sure what this is. They want fans to answer questions. They want to know certain things, and that could affect what they do next, pretty much, if they know what fans want. Ever since Street Fighter 6 dropped, in terms of fighting games, Capcom pretty much came back. When it comes to microtransactions, though, that's a different topic, alright? The game itself, as long as the game itself is good, alright? Fuck the costumes, alright? If they're gonna overprice it, then I might as well just smear shit all over my character instead of buy their costume. But here we are. We have this Capcom test, and I'm gonna take it and see what it's all about. If I could influence goodness in the Capcom brand so we could get good shit, why not? First, create a card wallpaper. The card can be downloaded and used as a wallpaper for your smartphone. Please answer. Well, why? Must I? Let's see. That's Devil May Cry. That's Street Fighter. I don't think I need to do this shit. If you were a member of the cast of Capcom Town, what would your job title be? Please select just one of these choices. What is Capcom Town? I don't know what that is. It's just a thing that they just created just now. Well done, Hunter. What's that, Monster Hunter? Walking assistant robot? Nah. Stylish cleaner? Nah. Probably be a town fighter, I guess, right? Just be looking for beef in the streets. Just beating on people, beating on the elderly. What's next? If you could learn one special move, what would it be? Please select just one of these choices. We have Spirit Blade. We have Sliding. We have High Time, Double Jump. I'm not gonna hold you. Headshot, damn. That's not a skill I need to learn. I could just go to the gun shop, alright? A Hado Kendo? Why not? Please select the game system you own. All that apply. PlayStation 5. PlayStation 4. Nintendo Switch. Steam PC. Even though I don't use it, it's still an option. Android. Even though I don't use it, it's still an option. You don't need to see this information right here though. Don't worry about all that, alright? Don't worry about all that. Alright, here we are. Capcom Town, Capcom Super Elections. Here we go. The election venue, we pulling up. Get all these people out of my fucking way. Let's see. Which of the following Capcom games do you like the best? Let's see. Show me the options. Oh man, this is so hard. This is really hard. You know, I really enjoyed Asura's Wrath. I really loved the story and I love the character. But as a video game, I really can't say it's the best. They should have just made it into an anime, to be honest. I mean, I'm glad it's a game, but Asura's Wrath could have been done better. Not gonna lie. In terms of Street Fighter, I really did enjoy Street Fighter Alpha 3. The PSP version specifically, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max. They don't have that, see? I can't just put Alpha 3 as a blanket term because I don't fuck with every single version of Alpha 3. That's the thing. Not trying to be a dickhead, but you have Ultra Street Fighter 4. I really did enjoy Street Fighter 4. What did I put more time into? Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or Street Fighter 4? That's a hard ass question. I probably like Ultra Street Fighter 4 more than I did yeah, I think I could genuinely say I enjoyed Ultra Street Fighter 4 the best. Yeah, Kuma, Evil Ryu, and Oni, just 3 characters specifically made for me in one game, done perfectly, flawlessly. Alright, like Street Fighter 4 was the last game outside of Tekken 7. This is the last game that we had like Akuma being actually like 100% Akuma in, alright? And Street Fighter 5, that's not Akuma, bro. That's Akuma Mofasufa, bro. Like, that's some other shit. Half screen Hadoken. Made him ugly as hell. Like, what the fuck did they do? Slow as hell. They made him heavy. Like, I just don't like Street Fighter 5 Akuma. Right? You want me to tell you the best Akumas? I play Akuma in Alpha 3. Even in Alpha 2. Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. One of the best Akumas of all time. Capcom vs SNK 2. Best Akumas, bro. Marvel vs. Capcom games, it sort of depends on which one you're playing, to be honest. Because, like, you don't know who's going to get nerfed in the Marvel vs. Capcom games. Not even Chun-Li safe. But anyway, here we are. I pick Ultra Street Fighter 4. Who's your favorite Capcom character? That's an easy question. That is an easy question. Akuma. Yes, sir. What about Asura? Yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, you guys just acting like Asura's Wrath doesn't exist. What's going on here? Huh? What's going on here? But obviously the answer is Akuma. Something's going on here. Something mysterious is going on. You know why I don't think we're going to see Asura's Wrath again? Does Capcom own Asura's Wrath? Because I know CyberConnect made the game. Does Capcom own? I mean, they had the costume on Street Fighter 5, so they own the character, right? Like, why aren't they doing anything with that property? I know the game was like open and shut, but like, put them in Marvel vs. Capcom or some shit, alright? I like how they got Sun in the corner up there. What do you look for in Capcom games? Please select up to 3 of the choices. Exhilarating gameplay, of course. Unpredictable and exciting storylines. We'll get back to that. Unique worlds. Replay value is important, actually. Damn, only 3? If your gameplay is exhilarating, there's replay value, okay? Let's see. Superb graphics are very... Oh, shit. Unique and captivating characters is extremely important to me. And storylines can only enhance that, alright? You can't have story. You can't have I think having captivating characters are more important than having an exciting storyline, alright? To be honest, because you can't have an exciting storyline without captivating characters. That's more important. So, let's see, replay value. Memorable and moving music. That's extremely important, but I think the graphics are more important than that, to be honest. Difficult but exciting, rewarding gameplay. Same as exhilarating, in my opinion. Ability to play with players around worldwide. Well, that's a no-brainer in today's society. If you want your game to make money, you just put that in. So I don't even see a need to answer that question, to be honest. Online is just a part of a culture now. You have no choice but to put that in your games, depending on the genre. Let's see. I guess I will go with superb graphics. Okay. But I really do fuck with the characters and lore, though. So, what image do you have of Capcom? I'll think about Pioneer. I mean, they didn't like create fighting games, but they really did set the fucking standard with Street Fighter 2. Master of its craft. We'll see about that. Let's see. The HQ is in Japan. What the fuck? Master of his craft? Nah, y'all not masters. I'm not trying to be a dickhead, bro. After Street Fighter 5? Nah, man. Listen, Street Fighter 6 is a good game, but what y'all did? Making us wait for Akuma this long, too? Nah, man. Y'all not masters yet. But you guys are pretty damn good at it. You guys were masters at one point, but you guys forgot the craft for a minute, you know? You guys got back and getting your groove back on, but Street Fighter 6 is great, right? It's a good Street Fighter game. We'll get back to that. We'll definitely get back to that. We'll do it like this, alright? I'll give you Master of the Craft for now, alright? But if I see any that's better, I think I'm going to switch them. Playful, you're a video game. Of course you're playful. Extremely meticulous. They kind of are, actually. Especially in the 90s with their backgrounds. They go hard. The HQ is in Japan, that's true. But we're not done yet, though. Weird in a good way. I'm not sure about that one. A hub of amazing creators. You know what? I would give this to them, but here's my fucking problem. You guys have a hub of amazing creators that have made countless amazing works, and yet you don't use them. You don't do anything with them, alright? What happened to Darkstalkers? Where's Darkstalkers at? Huh? What happened to that? What happened to Darkstalkers? Haven't seen that shit. Where's Power Stone? Where's Power Stone at? I don't see no Power Stones on the ground. I'm trying to pick up a Power Stone. I haven't seen one in over 10 years. Going on 20 years so far, Capcom. I haven't seen a... You gave me the same game on PSP, sure, but... Same as a dream... It's a Dreamcast game, alright? It's gonna be 30 years soon, Capcom. Haven't seen a Power Stone in a long ass time. Just saying, Capcom, just saying. Y'all brought Devil May Cry back, that's great. Don't think we're gonna see Alpha's Wrath again. I think that game's just... It's just history. If they want to reboot it, that'll be pretty fucking cool. Make a fighting game out of it. Dope. I don't know. Put him in Street Fighter. Make it do something. Like just don't let the game die. Fucking Cyberbots. Full Metal Madness was a great fighting game. I like that shit. It was fun as hell. Very unique. Very unique. You would have think Gundam would have they could have made a Gundam game back then. That would have they could have made a Gundam game with that. That shit was fire. Star Gladiator. I think there's a version called Plasma Sword. I'm not sure if that's a sequel or not, but that was fire. Bring that back. I'm not sure how you guys feel about Tech Romancer. How many of y'all... I played Tech Romancer. All these games I'm fucking naming, I played them on my gaming channel, alright? You want to watch my playthrough, but... Tech Romancer. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but... I like the game. Bring that back. Just a bunch of fire-ass titles just collecting dust in the corner. Rusting away. Gee, I sure do hope we get another Strider game. Strider Hero, we got one on the PS4. That caught me off guard, I'm not gonna lie. But I sure do hope we get another one. Anyway, yeah, you guys gotta do more with all your other works, alright? You guys have the new shit going on. I know, y'all got Monster Hunter, y'all got Resident Evil, I know. You guys are dibble-dabbling with Mega Man, I know, but you guys have so many good titles just collecting dust. Unique, let's see, would I put unique over something else? I think calling it unique is far more valuable than saying the HQ is in Japan. Although I do appreciate the Japanese aspect of Capcom, I don't think a fact even matters, alright? In terms of the actual software itself. Unless they decide to adopt Western ideology, but that's a conversation for another day, alright? Global competitor. Alright, I think this is good. I'm satisfied with this. They got all green and dirty. Are there any Capcom game series, including spin-off games, that you would like to see get a sequel or a new game? Please select up to 3 of the choices. Alright. I never played Okami. I always meant to play it. Street Fighter is gonna get a sequel. I don't need to click this. It's a no-brainer. Street Fighter is not going anywhere. I want Darkstalkers. I never played Sengoku Basara, but I meant to. Even though Devil May Cry got a sequel, I don't know if it ever will get another one, you know, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna click that just in case. I never played any of these other ones, to be honest. So I can't really like vote on them. So I guess by default I just have to click Street Fighter. Next. Alright, is there a game you would like to see completely remade with the latest technology, including character design and story direction? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, we don't need Final Fight. They're part of the Street Fighter universe. Alright? What I want to see. Rival fucking schools. Bring rival schools back. Bring rival schools back. Bring it back. Number 7. What was the first Capcom game you played? Oh shit. This is a really hard one. I gotta really use my brain. I think I know which one. Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes. That was the first Capcom game I've ever played on the Sega Dreamcast. Which Capcom game has influenced you the most? Street Fighter. Yup, Street Fighter. Oh shit, they meant specifically? Why y'all doing all that? Like, come on, bro. Just let me put the franchise. Why you gotta make this difficult? Oh man. Which game? Oh man. I'm not gonna hold you. Street Fighter 2. I played. If I like the Street Fighter, I put most of my time into is Street Fighter 4. But when it comes to Street Fighter media as a whole, which one I've immersed myself into the most, it has to be Street Fighter 2. You know how there's multiple Final Fantasy games? Final Fantasy 1 all the way up to whatever they're up to, 14, Final Fantasy 46, I don't know what the fuck they're up to. Out of all of them, Final Fantasy 7 is its own franchise. That's what Street Fighter 2 is. It's sort of its own franchise. Like, it has the game, right? The game, it's canon to like the rest of the series, but then it has a manga. Then it has several animes, several movies, anime movies. Like, Street Fighter 2 was a giant in the 90s. It was crazy. And we sort of can't escape it. I mean, in Street Fighter 6, they decided to put fucking Street Fighter 2 characters and just new characters, alright? We didn't get any Street Fighter 3 characters, despite this taking place after Street Fighter 3. They're nowhere to be found. Alright? Come on! Fuck! Anyway, I love Street Fighter 2. But they said Capcom game. Ugh, I love Street Fighter 2 v the anime. The Street Fighter 2 movie. This is fucking hard, bro. This is really hard. Damn. But Street Fighter 4, it was like the golden age of Akuma. I'm not gonna lie. That was like the golden age of Akuma, bro. I was an Akuma maniac. I mean, I still am, but that's when it like really started. I might have to give it a Street Fighter 4 just because of that. It put me onto that Akuma shit. You know? I used to be a Bison boy. Not anymore. I don't know what CE. That's that mobile shit, right? Get that out of my face. Ultra Street Fighter 4. It all comes down to this. 2 more questions. Do you have a complaint you would like to share with Capcom? Please select the one you think is the most important. Sure. Too slow to release new number titles? Nah. Lame designs? We'll get to that. Yeah, I think so. Not gonna lie. Too money oriented. You know what? Needs to communicate with fans better. They've been trying to do that near the end of Street Fighter 5. I haven't seen much of that in Street Fighter 6 though, because they insist on not updating the Street Fighter 6 system until like a year after its release for some reason. No patches. They're just going to keep adding characters. So it's like, they're not doing anything to the balance. I've got lots of reasons not listed above. We'll see. Release more original titles, not sequels. Reboot. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, definitely. I think that's it. That's my complaint. Reboot old IPs already. We welcome all your support for Capcom. answer this question. We welcome all your support for Capcom. That's not a question. But it depends on how Capcom acts. I'm being completely honest. I love Capcom. But I also need money. I'm not just gonna throw my money at doo-doo. Alright? That's just the bottom line. Do you have any final comments for Capcom? Please feel free to include any opinions or requests. You can also leave this question blank. We may introduce your answers on the website. Alright. Any final comments for Capcom? I'm going to be as honest as possible, alright? Now for my comment, I decided to be extremely honest and selfish, alright? Here goes. I hope to see both Marvel... Holy shit. I said it so aggressively. I didn't mean it when I typed it. Anyway, this sounds like a fucking demand almost. Okay. I hope to see both Marvel vs. Capcom and Capcom vs. SNK series return in the future. I would also like to see some of your 90s fighting games get revived or rebooted. Please do not forget about Asura's Wrath. I know the story is complete, but I would like to see Asura as a playable character in fighting games. For my final selfish request of a comment, I ask that you please restore Akuma to his former glory. Full screen Hadokens, Zanku Hadokens while jumping backwards, and a lighter body weight. Street Fighter V changed him too much. Thank you for your years of service. Had to make it respectful in the end, you know? Had to make it respectful because Capcom, you know, part of my childhood, you know? I just want them to do good. I don't want to hate them. Alright? Last time I hated them was with Street Fighter V, alright? Now the microtransaction with Street Fighter 6 is rubbing me the wrong way, but the fuck are you gonna do? You know? They're gonna have to learn their lesson one way or another. Eventually people just aren't gonna buy costumes. Just too expensive. I wasn't gonna buy that turtle shit anyway, to be honest, because I don't hate TMNT, but I'm not a huge TMNT fan. When I heard they had that Baki collaboration, I thought we were gonna be able to make our characters look like Baki characters, but nothing came out of that. Instead, they did that with Spy Family, so I was a little disappointed. You know, gonna try to make Yujiro Hanma, but we can't all get what we want. That's just the reality of the situation. We just can't get what we want sometimes. And we just have to accept that and, you know, move on. Sit on the toilet, take a nice shit, clean your ass, move on, go about your day. That's all you can really do as a human being. Next. What the fuck? Do you have any final comments? Comment is too long. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. See, it's long because I tried to be respectful with it, you know? Now I gotta shorten what I'm saying. It's gonna sound like demands now. That's what I wanted to avoid. Bring back Marvel vs. Capcom. I can't even say please bring back. No. Bring back Marvel vs. Capcom. Capcom vs. SNK. Alright? That's it. Not in the future. Bring it back right now. Oh my god. They made me do this. I would also love to see some of your 90s fight. No. Bring back your 90s fighting games. Oh my god. That's all I can say. Bring back your 90s fighting games. I just have to get straight to the fucking point. Do not forget about Asura's Wrath. I know the story is complete, but I would like to see Asura as a playable... No! Make Asura a playable character! Oh my god. Watch it still be over 40. For my final selfish request, we're not even going to acknowledge that it's selfish. We just have to be on demon time. Make Akuma great again. That's all I could put. That's all I could put. That's all I can put. I can't even go into detail. All I can put, make Akuma great again. That's all I can put. That's all I can. Maybe I could keep the thank you for your service. Maybe, please, please. This looks short. Come on. All right. You made me do this. Alright. Your vote will be submitted with the following details. Do you wish to proceed? Which of the following Capcom games do you like the best? Ultra Street Fighter 4. Who is your favorite Capcom character? Akuma. What do you look for in Capcom games? Exhilarating gameplay, unique and captivating characters, superb graphics. Street Fighter 5 was Chop Fugazi. That shit was ugly as fuck. What image do you have of Capcom? Master of its craft, unique and extremely meticulous. Are there any Capcom game series, including spin-off games, that you would like to see get a sequel or a new game? Darkstalkers, Street Fighter, maybe give us a little Street Fighter side piece, you know? Street Fighter versus Baki, Street Fighter versus Kengan, you know? Give us something. We're probably not going to see another Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I think Street Fighter Cross Tekken was a good game. It was just a gem shit that was stupid. If they gave us the option to turn that off and just play the game straight, it would have been saved in my opinion. Other than the on-disc DLC. But with the on-disc DLC, what they should have done, they weren't being smart. But they could have done something smart. When everyone was mad about the on-disc DLC, but they were too greedy to do this at the time. When everyone was pissed off about Yun and Yang, what I would have done, I would have said, I would have given you guys 2 free DLC. Please forgive Capcom. All you had to do was port Evil Ryu and Oni from Street Fighter 4 and put them in Street Fighter Cross Tekken for free. That's all you had to do. You know what? Maybe after that, even if, you know what, this next one, maybe make it paid DLC. But making these characters would have been so easy and effortless. Devil Kazuya, Devil Jin, alright? We need someone to go against Evil Ryu and Oni, alright? You could have just took Kazuya's model, made him purple, gave him wings, gave him horns, put him in the game. I don't think the pants version of Devil Kazuya existed at the time. Tag Tournament probably didn't exist at the time, so you probably would have made him a naked ass hairy-legged motherfucker anyway, but the model's still there. Put him in the game, alright? Devil Jin, all you have to do, give him chains, give him wings, give him horns, put him in the game. That's all. It would have been effortless. But, you know, sometimes we can't all get what we want. You know what people should do, though? The shit that they're doing with Marvel vs. Capcom 3, they should do that with Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I'd like to see Evil Ryu and Oni. I'd like to see the gem system abolished forever. Like, get that shit out of there. Someone program that shit out of the game or something. Alright? Get that shit out of the fucking game. Alright? And maybe give us some Devil Kazuya, Devil Jin, you know? I don't know if you guys... I don't know. I mean, the techniques that they use to create the Marvel vs. Capcom characters, they might be able to pull off some newer characters from Street Fighter 5 and 6. They'll look ugly because it's an older game, but they might be able to pull it off. Who knows? But they're going crazy with Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I just wish there was like teams like that for like a lot of games that are dead, that are actually bad. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite can actually be saved, in my opinion. Abolish the gem system. Just like Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Get that shit out of there. Make it optional, alright? It should have been optional from the start, in my opinion. And that was the problem with EX Fighting Layer. Abolish the fucking Golgi system, alright? And the worst part about that is that they did. And it's only on the Switch. You can only get the version without the gems or the Golgi, whatever that shit is called, on the Switch. That shit is annoying, but we talking about Capcom right now. Let's not get off topic. Alright? And I voted. Thank you. Thank you for voting. Your card wallpaper will be sent to your email address you provided with the results of the Super Electrical schedule and announced that. And that's it. We've done it. Will Capcom listen? I don't know. I sure hope so. I really do. Because I know for sure that I'm not the only motherfucker asking for some of this shit. I know for sure. I know. So, we might see something in the future, you know? We'll just have to wait and see. But that's pretty much it, guys. Oh, I'm going to leave this test in the link in the description below so you guys can take this shit, alright? Influence Capcom. Make them do good shit, alright? We don't need another 2010 and 12. We don't need that shit. We don't need 2015 Capcom, 2016 with that Street Fighter 5. We don't need that. We don't need that shit again. Alright? So, vote and let these dudes know what the fuck you want. Alright? That's pretty much it. Peace.